There are so many different shapes and sizes of animals, from tiny ants to huge elephants and blue whales, the largest fauna that has ever lived on Earth. There are about 8.7 million species of plants and animals on Earth, so we can sure that some of them will look ugly, weird, or scary. Here's a list of some of the nightmarish creatures that may show up in your dreams. But before we start our countdown, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get all the latest updates. Number 1. Basking Shark. The basking shark, Saturnus maximus, might look scary, but it's the perfect example of finding Nemo's shark mantra. Fish are friends, and not food. Oceana says that these fish are the second largest in the world after the whale shark. They can grow to 45 feet and weigh up to 10,000 pounds. That's the longer than a telephone pole, a London bus, or 6 Shaquille O'Neal standing on top of each other. Thankfully, they are not dangerous. Basking sharks swim with their mouths wide open to eat zooplankton, and they like to sun themselves on the surface of the water. So if you see a shark coming to you with its mouth open, and if it's a basking shark, you have nothing to worry about. Number 2. Ai. The Ai, also called Dobintonia madagascariensis, is both cute and scary. This lemur from Madagascar is the biggest nocturnal primate in the world. It has big glowing eyes, long fingers, and ears that look like bat wings. The Wildlife Fund says that they're the only species in the taxonomic family. This means that they're not closely related to any of the other animals. They use echolocation to find food just like bats. They use a method called the percussive foraging to find insect larvae. They tap on hollow trees with their long fingers. Unfortunately, Aiaias are in danger of going extinct. Some local people believe that they are signs of death, so they often kill them. Number 3. Giant golden crowned flying fox. The giant golden crowned flying fox, Acerridon jubatus, which lives in the Philippines, is the largest bat in the world. It has a wingspan of about 5 feet and 6 inches. That's bigger than the average height of an adult in the United States. They aren't like vampire baits, which feed on the blood of mammals and occasionally birds. Giant golden crowned flying foxes eat plants and are safe for people to be around. Poaching and destruction of their habitat, which is bad for the environment, have put them in danger. When these bats that eat fruit poop out the seeds of the fruit they ate, they help new plants grow. Bat conservation, international and other groups are working to protect the charismatic creatures. Number 4. Shoe-billed stork. Imagine going for a walk in East Central Africa, coming across this huge bird that looks like it wants to kill you and is staring back at you. The shoe-billed stork, Baleniceps rex, is more closely related to pelicans than its other storks. Shoebill can grow up to 5 feet tall and have wings that are 8 feet long. When they see other shoebills, they make a chattering sound. Their feathers are often blue-gray on top and white on the bottom. Their big bills let them cut off the heads of a lungfish, which is their favorite food. The National Audubon Society says that even though these creatures look scary, they are safe as long as you are not a fish or a crocodile. They tend to stay in one place, and poaching and the black market are the biggest threats to them. And that weird look they give you, it's how they turn on their ability to see with both eyes. Number 5. Southern cassowary. If you want a bird that looks like it should be a dinosaur, how about a southern cassowary? Southern cassowaries are native in the northern Australia. They have long, sharp claws and a helmet on their heads. Cassowarius adults can weigh between 121 and 157 pounds, so it's not surprising that they can fly. Even so, they can still jump up to 7 feet high and run up to 30 miles per hour. If they feel threatened, they make themselves look bigger. If that doesn't work, they will attack with their huge claws by kicking and stabbing. In 2019, a man in Florida died when he fell into the cage of this pet cassowary and was killed by it. But you're more likely to hear the southern cassowary before you see it. When they sense danger, they make low, deep roars. Number 6. Star-nosed mole. The babies of the star-nosed mole, Condylora cristata, are kinda cute, but the adults look like aliens with tentacles on their faces. The 22 arms of the star-shaped nose are full of the receptors that are much more sensitive than a human fingertip. This helps these moles, which are almost blind, find their way around. The majority of their time is spent digging underground with their huge claws and eating bugs. National Geographic says that they are the fastest eaters in the animal kingdom. They can eat a bug in a quarter of a second. They live in the eastern part of the North America. By burrowing, they help keep the soil and plant roots healthy in their habitat. They also spend some time in water and have been seen playing in the snow. Number 7. Crocodile Monitor. Crocodile Monitor, Varanus sylvandori, are big lizards that live in New Guinea and weigh an average of 44 pounds. They like to hang out in trees. People usually think of them as one of the longest lizards in the world. Some of them can grow to be 8 feet long, and a few have been over 10 feet long. Most are black and have spots on that are either green or yellow. Some people keep them as pets, but because they are so big, they need huge enclosures. They don't always keep them in 2017. One escaped its home in California. Crocodile monitors are the most dangerous predators in their environment. They hunt and eat small mammals, birds and their eggs, reptiles, amphibians, and other animals. Number 8. Portuguese man-o'-war. The Portuguese man-o'-war, Physalia physalis, looks like an alien from the latest sci-fi blockbuster and is a great reminder not to mess with the ocean. These sea creatures are called siphonophorus, which are a type of colonial organism made up of many small organisms. Oceana says that they are very poisonous, that some of their tentacles can get up to 160 feet long. They usually hang out in groups of thousands, which is why a North Carolina beach town warned visitors to be careful in 2020 when a lot of them washed up on the beach. Even though Portuguese man-of-war stings rarely kill people, they still hurt like hell. This is because the stings paralyze the small fish they eat. Number 9. Giant hatchet fish. Giant isn't really the right word here. The giant hatchet fish, Argyropelagos gigas, is the smallest animal on the list. It's only about 4 inches long. They look a bit like a hatchet, and they eat small fish. Hatchet fish and other animals that live in the bathypelagic zone, where no sunlight can reach, make their own light through a process called bioluminescence. Their bodies have organs called photophores that make light, so they are like underwater fireflies. They use their light to attract their prey, while the rest of the body blends in with the dark water. Then they grab their food before it even knows what's going on. Number 10. The Goliath bird eater. Some people find all spiders scary, but this colossal tarantula, Tarafusa blondi, definitely takes the cake. The dark brown, hairy body of the Goliath bird-eating spider can be over 4 inches long, and its legs can be 11 inches long. Not only do these tarantulas live in the rainforest of the North and South America, but they're also the biggest in the world. They can eat anything smaller than them, including birds, lizards, frogs, and even bats. They sneak up on their prey and attack from behind rocks. When scared, the Goliath bird's eater rubs its front 2 legs together to make a loud hissing sound. We can only hope that a few tarantula hawks will keep them far from us. Thanks for watching. Share your views about the Nightmarish creatures in the comment section below. For more entertaining videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell button for all the latest videos.